Hey, John Coopy, how you doing this morning? Oh, hold on, I'm gonna change microphone. I forgot that. There we go. How you doing there, John? There we go. Hey, Brent. Hi. You guys hearing me okay this morning? Yeah. There we go. It's not bloody warm here, John, this morning. I don't know what your weather is at your place, John Coopy, but here we're freezing our tails off. Brett, you getting all ready for your Sunday voyage? AC Joan, dude, good morning. Okay, cool, Brett. Thank you, Gary. Yeah. Well, it's doing minus 25 Celsius here this morning, Brent, and that means it's minus 14 Fahrenheit. So, sorry, it's not that warm, believe me. I let Roxy outdoors, and believe me, she went and peed and came back right away. Minus 8 Celsius there. Oh, John, you getting a cold snap? Hey, Builder 710, how you doing? Today's Friday, guys, so weekend is here. Wow. Okay. Well, your weekend's going to be packed full, that's for sure there, Brent. Yeah. Just watch out for those bloody mosquitoes down there in Cuba. Well, it's nice and sunny here this morning, but it is cold. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that is a nice heat wave there, John. If we get to 20 Fahrenheit today, that'll be nice. Oh, that's nice weather. That's for sure. Yeah, they said it's supposed to warm up, but tomorrow's supposed to hit 30, 37 on Sunday, 40 on Monday. Dang, don't get heat stroke, whatever you do, Brent. Hey, John Spizo, how you doing? Yes, I'm doing pretty good. This is the weather we're having here right now. Lucky there's no wind with that today. Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Got 6 people watching, 2 likes. Yes, doing pretty good, John. Are you going down there just to get drunk there, Brent? I can't drink anything anymore. No. Staying hydrated or pickled. Right? There you go. There we go. Today's already the 21st. This month's going pretty fast. Oh, so John Coopy, are you going flying today? Who else is going to go out and do something today? Hey, Nacho. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope your puppy's doing well. I'm going to go to work. Okay. My cold is beating me down. Oops. Take care of that. You don't need that to turn into pneumonia, that's for sure. That's one thing I'm very glad about. Me and Kim haven't been sick in a long time. It's about 11 years now we haven't had a cold or a grip or a bad grip. Very happy about that. Hey, Nanya, good morning. Nice to see you. Yeah. Oh, you got to work on the weekend also? So, Nanya, how you been doing? Cold here today, 11 below, and winds are around 30 miles an hour. Yeah, it's doing 14 below here this morning, Nanya. Fahrenheit, yeah. But we got no winds. I'm lucky. We're lucky for that. Yeah. This is supposed to start warming up tomorrow. Not bad, not bad. My new car is going really good. I'm very happy about that. We did some errands yesterday. Okay, you don't work on the weekends. Okay. Packing, getting ready for the big move. Oh yeah, that's true. So which month are you supposed to be moving out there, Nanya? Our squads, how you doing? -5 Celsius here. Wow. Sent you a link there, Novice. Oh, that's cool, Nanya. Okay, now squads. Okay, at least you're going flying. Yeah. Hey, Geek Savannah, 10 Celsius here. Oh my God. Here it's doing -25 Celsius right now. 10 Fahrenheit over there, Nacho.
Morning, Roger.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm okay. Coming out to go check out this Crossfire system that everyone's raving over.
Okay.
It's a little chilly out, but unlike smart people when going to the park on a nice day,
Yeah.
I didn't. So I decided to go on a cold day, the coldest day, and tomorrow it's going to be 50 degrees
Okay.
Fahrenheit.
Oh, they said
But
we're
I'm
supposed to
okay.
They said
Right
tomorrow
now it's only,
30 here. Hey,
what happened?
BV, long time no see.
I'm putting my gloves on. I got my coat, my phone in my
Okay.
pocket. I have some, there we go. I figured I'd hang out with you until I got to the park and then sign out.
No problem.
At least until Paul or somebody comes along.
Yes, everybody, don't forget to hit that like button.
Good morning, everyone. I can't see the chat through Zoom, but good morning anyway.
How you been doing there, Slippery FPV? Long time no see.
So what's up, Roger?
Freezing our butts off here, but not besides that, nothing else.
You know what? It's cold here, but there's no wind. If there was wind, I probably wouldn't be going where I'm headed now.
Yeah.
And as long as I stand in the sun, I should be okay. It's really, really bright out here, which is a plus. But
Geek Savannah says hi, Lawrence.
hey, what's up, Geeks Vanna? How are you, buddy? But you know what it is, Roger? Everyone's been going Crossfire, Crossfire, Crossfire. You know, switch over to Crossfire. And then once I switched over to Crossfire, I've had the drone converted over now, going on 3 days. I say, you know what? What am I scared about? I've been dying to switch over to Crossfire, so let's do it and get it out the way.
Yeah.
I just think it was a stupid day to go, but I could have went on a much nicer day. And I just vegged out and played Xbox all day. I mean, people are out here with hoods and gloves on, and I'm going to be standing in the middle of an empty park. The park is like 3 soccer fields long, about 2 soccer fields wide. And it's my practice park, so I figure get it out my system.
Yeah.
Even if I burn 2 batteries, 3 batteries, and head home, I will have broke the ice. Ooh. Take that back about the wind.
At least you don't need a car to go to the park.
What happened?
I said, at least you don't need a car to go to a park.
Oh. Well, you know, this park is like a few blocks from my house. It's, believe it or not, if it is too windy there, they have a parky house where the attendant stays in, where it's nice and warm. I'll just go stand on the side of it that the sun is on and have the wind block me. Plus, it's only blowing about 20 miles per hour, and my bird can do 60. So that still gives me 40 miles per hour to play with. You know, they got to have some kind of device where you can walk with your phone in front of you with your hands in your pocket.
Yeah. Good morning, Paul.
But I got gloves.
Good morning, Roger. Good morning, Lawrence.
Hey, Paul. What's up, man?
Another day in paradise. Just got back from doing my early morning shopping at the store, and
Your morning stopping over at some stores.
yeah. Well, I went to Sam's Club this morning because I'm out of
No,
my
brownie supply got low, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Brownie supply got low, so I picked up a few other things. You know, it's funny when you go in for 1 or 2 things and you come out and it's $175 later. You know.
Yeah.
You know, That happened to me. See, I am very, very frugal. My daughter asked me for $1. Instead of giving her a bill, I give her 4 quarters. I'm frugal like that. And I went in Christmas shopping, and I literally said, I'm going in a store to get one thing for my nephew, and one thing for my wife, and one thing for my daughter. And $209 later, I come home with a new keyboard with mouse and all this stuff for me, and a bunch of packages for them. So I know the feeling, Paul.
Yeah.
You go in for cookies and come out with a shopping cart.
Well, I had to stay away from the aisle what had the computer stuff because they had a blowout sale for $176 for a 36-inch curved computer monitor.
You know what? I need that monitor, that same monitor.
Yep.
I wish they had something like that here because I want to get rid of. I have a 39-inch television. When you see me broadcasting, I'm always looking up like this.
Yep.
And I want to put a curved on the desk, and that 36-inch would be perfect.
Yep.
So I could use the one on top for the chat room and the one 36-inch monitor on the bottom for doing work on and editing.
Sure. Well, what you might want to do, Sam's Club has, they ship all over the country. You might want to go check because every once in a while they have these blowouts.
Yeah, I might have to do that because I really want a curved 36-inch. I actually saw Ken Heron set up, and he had three 27-inch monitors across, but I'd settle for 136 to go across the desk. I'm not greedy.
Yeah. Of course, if you were really big time, Lawrence, what you'd have is have two 36-inch curved monitors.
Yeah, then where am I going to sleep?
Yeah.
Because my wife is going to kick me out. I keep putting stuff. Worse enough, I get stuff delivered and I throw it in their coat closet. And then when they go to bed, I take it out.
There you go. And you get rid of the boxes.
See, Christmas.
Get rid
right,
of
Christmas time.
really
It's
fast. Yep.
Yeah, Christmas time. It's easy because boxes are all over the house.
Yeah.
So I can hide my stuff amongst their stuff, and they don't know.
Yeah.
It's actually not too bad now that I'm out here walking.
I'm going to say good morning to Brent Ariels, Amelia's Drone Adventures, Joan Poole, glad to see you, Slippery FBV, Nanya, Eat Savannah. Good morning to everybody. Nacho.
Yeah,
Good morning. Good morning. Gary.
John
Good morning,
Spiegel.
everyone.
Yeah. Lawrence, what are you? You're headed to the park. You're gonna go fly, are you?
Yeah. I've been putting it off for like the last 3 days. So I've decided to get it out my system. I've been wanting Crossfire so bad. And then I had it. And I've been looking at it in my bird for 3 days. And I need to get my butt out here to the park and burn a few packs.
There you go.
See, when the weather's bad, I can always cheat and get on the simulator,
Right.
But it's not the same. Nothing like being out here. Plus, it's only 22 degrees. The wind is maybe about 20 miles per hour, but that's okay. I don't plan on going up higher than maybe about 5 or 6 stories, the highest tree in the park. That's if I fly the trees.
AZ Joan Deuce saying good morning, Paul.
Hey, good morning.
Take your meds this morning, Paul.
I'm just thinking about that. I just gave Mia her meds before we went out there. Today is
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, I can understand, Paul. The busy person you are due to losing the day. Not
I
remembering.
went out shopping this morning and forgot to take my glasses.
Oh, that's as bad as me. Every time I go out to a restaurant, I say I'm taking my glasses. My daughter has to read the menu for me because I can't read it.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris Hope. Good morning. Good morning.
What's up, Chris Hope and everybody
Good morning,
else?
Chris Hope, how you doing?
See, it's a shame. I have this whole park to myself. There's no
wow.
one here. There's never anyone here. It's only in the summertime. This park is right here. The kids play in the summer. I walk through here because it's a sprinkler. But I wanted to fly these trees here and everything. But my first battery, I need to go out to the field and see what this crossfire everyone's raving over. I mean, I believe it's a better system, but
Yeah, well, you want to be sure that you've got a handle on it before you start going. You're zipping and
well,
zapping.
I want to make sure everything is is hooked up right.
Yep.
Hadley helped me, as you saw yesterday, had helped me finalize everything. But this field, like I said, is 3 soccer fields long and about 2 soccer fields wide, and plenty of room to crash and burn out here.
Looks like it's got several basketball courts side by side.
Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3 courts here. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 9 tennis courts over here. And then this is the field from here
Ah.
all the way to here. And they have a little skate park that they just
Now,
opened
in the
up out here.
summertime, is it full of people or no?
Believe it or not, because kids in this neighborhood are lazy and would rather play Xbox, you have the older men and adults out here playing cricket and softball and baseball, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
You know, now in the middle of the summer, the park does get crowded, but not until after like 12, 1 o'clock. Then it starts getting a little crowded. But other than that, it's a great park. I love it. They just built this new skate park for kids. Oh, the wind is whipping a little bit. But I've flown in worse with my DJI drones. And the planes are coming in from, where is it? Planes are coming in from, I can't turn the camera because I can't see it, from this direction over here. But I made it here. And as you see, I am other than the park person cleaning the park, which she really doesn't have anything to do because there's no one in here, I have this whole park to myself to fly.
Wow.
So I don't know if you can see, but in the distance there is a plane coming over the top of the trees. And actually it's KLM, so that's coming from overseas. But that means the wind is blowing off of the ocean onto land. That's usually the way they come in. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's a little far.
No.
Let me
Can't see it.
tap screen.
Hey,
Hold on.
Lawrence, let's try a little experiment.
There it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it
okay.
is.
Because, yeah.
Turn your camera sideways. Let's see if we can do what we did the other day. Oh yeah, much better.
Yeah, but I'm zoomed in.
Yep.
Now that's regular picture right there, but they come in every couple of minutes. But anyway, let me get off of here. I'm gonna set up and get a quick flight in before I freeze my tootsies.
All righty.
All right.
Okay, Lawrence.
You guys, everyone in the chat, have a great day. Fly safe, and don't use any wooden crutches.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep. And
All
remember, Roger's on again tonight for anybody that wants to know. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, later, guys.
We'll see ya.
Take it easy.
Yep, bye-bye.
Maybe I'll
Sorry.
join. Maybe I'll join back on if you guys are still on.
Oh,
Okay,
Roger's
Lawrence.
on till at least noon or 1 o'clock, aren't you, Roger?
No, no problem, Lawrence.
All right, later, guys.
All right,
Bye.
bye-bye.
I had to put Roxy outdoors.
Ah,
Hey, Louis B. Floyd, how you doing?
Louis
Mr.
P. Tell
Crowley,
him to rip it up.
Corey Mano, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's doing fine this morning.
Mr. Crowley's in the house. Yeah, Sean, it is nice that he's got the whole park to himself. It's like going to Roger's house. You got the whole neighborhood to yourself. It's not still snowing there, is it, Roger?
Hell no, we're freezing here this morning. Doing minus
Yeah.
14 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's cold here. It was like 2.
Copper State Aerial Photography. Good morning, Mike.
Yep. Good morning. Yep. Mia sat in the truck and watched me while I went in, and
Yeah, Copper is in Florida on vacation.
oh, yeah, but he says it's only 50 degrees there now. I know they're getting the kind of a cold all the way down into Florida.
Hey, West Haven, how you doing? See, that's what they get for laughing at us.
Yep. But I think Arizona and places out west are still a little warmer. But
Mm.
Corey Mano, how you doing?
I gotta go and check on the girl, see if she wants to come in.
Yeah, you don't want to leave her out too long.
Yeah, it's raining down there. Oh, well, Brant's leaving Sunday for Cuba.
Yep. Hey, Gary, are you going to be gone for a week or 10 days, or how long are you going to be in Cuba? And the other question I would have is, have you been before, or is this the first time going? Mr. Crowley. Copper State says Arizona's in the 80s today. That means Hadley be out in his shorts and flip-flops today. I bet Roxy was happy to get back.
Oh yeah. Now she's playing with her food.
Well, you got to entertain yourself any way you can, you know?
I'm just eating a blueberry muffin.
Oh, there you go. Is that a Tim Hortons muffin or?
No. Pack of 6 for $4.
Oh, okay.
Very fresh.
Thank you, West Haven, always. We love you too.
Oh, that's cool, Mr. Crawley. Well
yeah,
done.
that's a nice idea. Yeah. That should be a fun trip.
lot of editing to do after that trip, that's for sure.
Yeah. Unless you take a computer with you and do a little editing every night.
Hey, Thomas, how you doing this morning?
Thomas. Well, Sean, I'm doing well. It's just cold, just like it is everywhere else. And Roger's pretty much hunkered down. I don't think he's running out anywhere.
No. Well, actually, this afternoon I got to go out and bring my income tax papers in to get done.
Ah. Well, good for you, Mr. Crowley. That's good, Thomas. I'm glad you're starting to feel better.
It's nice to hear, Thomas.
I wonder what our friend John Bernardo's up to.
I don't know. Must be having a lot of work.
Well, when I talked to him the other day, he said things were slow. He was a little ticked about that, but he's also been very busy. You know, he's got some big company wants to buy his building or lease it.
Yeah.
So lease the whole thing, the property and everything. So that they're kind of in negotiations. And I wish him, I hope he does what he wants to do and gets what he wants to get, you know. He's got a prime location, so
Yeah.
it's a big company.
Good luck on that, Mr. Crawley. Yeah. Everybody, please hit that like button. Oh, thank you all so much.
Yep. How we doing on that, Roger? Let me look. It'd help if I hit it too, wouldn't it? Yeah.
12, got 12 likes.
That's
12
13.
people watching, 12 likes.
Must be 13 now because I just liked it. I don't know why, you know, because when I'm starting it up, I go to that screen and first thing I do is mute that and then I go to the startup menu, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm bloody glad you changed your computer though. Everything's working so bloody good.
Oh yeah, it's lightning fast. Everything is. The only thing I got to get used to, Roger, on the other ones, the all-in-ones, when you shut the computer down, everything's shut down.
Yeah.
Now I've got to go around and shut the computer off, shut the monitor off, shut the keyboard off. And what I find is my Yeti never does shut off. It's on all the time, but it's plugged into the back of the computer.
Yeah, but you know that bar like you sent me there for all the, you plug everything in? Don't you have that?
I got, that's over here on the other computer.
Okay. Guess me, I just push on the buttons to close everything, like the camera and the microphone and everything. Then my computer goes off. TV, don't have to put it off. It goes off within, I think, 3 minutes. It goes off by itself.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
See, maybe this does too. I just, like it times out.
Yeah. Yeah, you can try it yourself there. When you turn off your computer this afternoon to go have your nap, just leave the screen on. And when you get back up, you'll see if it went off.
Yeah, because what it does is it just goes to yellow, you know?
Yeah. I think mine goes off, I think 2 minutes after there's nothing going on it. everybody. Check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported. Mr. Carly's trying to hit his 1,000 today. Okay, Mia, you be safe at work now. I have been doing much of anything. I had neck surgery back in July that failed. I just spent a week in the hospital having it repaired. Ah, crap. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, Thomas, that's not good. I hope they got it right this time. Are they confident that everything's going to be okay now, or?
Thomas, my next door neighbor had a neck surgery. He had to walk around for almost 3 months with that neck brace on and everything.
Yeah, but I don't think your neighbor followed the doctor's direction.
No, he didn't.
But he didn't. Hadn't had any complications, has he?
No.
Yeah,
Lucky.
good, good.
Hey, man, Amanda, how you doing this morning?
Oh, look who's in the chat. I'll be right back, Roger. Mana mana do 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 mana mana do 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 mana mana do 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 mana mana.
I can see Kim waking up to that song in the morning. Oh, you're at work? Okay. God, there's gonna be a lot of ski-doos tonight, man. Yesterday, another good 150 ski-doos went by yesterday.
Really?
Oh yeah. Like the road here in front of my driveway is like a parking lot waiting for everybody to go by. Yeah.
Wow.
There was a lot of them yesterday. Lewis, you going flying this morning? You want to fly today?
Yeah, it's a little early for Herman.
Yeah.
And Centroid, I don't know what he's up to. He's had this week off, hasn't he?
Oh, if it's nice today, he's probably out flying this morning already.
Yeah, he could be, but it's probably bitterly cold, just like it is everywhere else.
Yeah. You're going at some point? Okay. Yeah, last night I went to Andrew's live stream for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I went over and checked it out, and then I figured, what the hell? I wanted to go. Mia gets a little tired of me just being on the computer all the time, so I went over to spend some time with her. And the next thing I know, I woke up. It was 1 o'clock this morning.
Okay. Hey, Jack Sparky. And I decided to go on Netflix, and I kept on looking at my program I was looking at.
Ah.
Took it easy last night. Drone shots. Good morning.
Good morning, drone shots. Oh, Jack got his mini up.
Cool. Jack Sparky. I got a little blanket on the floor here so I can put my feet under.
Oh. I'm gonna go over here to my favorite place.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got everybody supported.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got some good days coming this week. And sunny today, Saturday, 51. Oh, well, you guys are lucky for the weather, that's for sure. My meds are giving me weird dreams. I dream I went on a hike with Don. Oh my God. Don't give me any of those pills there, Drumpool. I'll probably be walking with the first prime minister here. Oh, that's cool, man, yeah. Well, I hear it's too bloody cold to go out flying. Minus 14 Fahrenheit this morning. Minus 25 Celsius, in other words. If we get up to 20 Fahrenheit today, it'd be nice. We're supposed to have a nice weekend. I won't believe that till we see it. You need to get some filters for your Mini? Okay. Oh, wow, man. Got nice weather there for sure. I know the sun's out here full strength, but like I said, we're freezing outdoors. Yeah, you can get the filters from Amazon. That's for sure, Jack Sparky. Johnson Ibas, good morning, good morning. Oh, that's nice, Jack Sparky, yeah. At Drone Pool Saigon, apparently somebody hacked his channel and blocked his channel. And now he finally got it back. He was on here yesterday. Brian Gearby, good morning, good morning. Yeah, it's super cold, Johnson. Yeah, like I said, it's doing minus 14 Fahrenheit here this morning. My sunshots came out as a little black dot. Yeah, that will do that. Did that with my Spark also. I'm entering a race for the first time in 2 years this weekend. Whoa, sweet. Well, I hope you all the best there, Brian. Yeah, a filter would fix that. Hey, Paul? Man,
What's
the
that?
man's asking if he puts a filter on his cam. He wanted that black spot as a sun.
Yeah, yeah. If you get the filter kit or the pack that has several different filters, you can then adjust what it's going on. You know what you want to do. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, if you're serious about whatever you're doing, you want to have a good set of filters. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but a nice set of filters for your camera, so that you can adjust for bright sunlight, or if you're getting like glare off the water and that kind of thing, polarizing. It's all kinds of different things that you want to be able to do. And the best thing to do is to go to YouTube and look up, you know, watch several of the YouTubes on using filters and polarized filters, and they'll explain everything and how best to decide which one you want to use. And
Yeah, the
really,
spark. Yeah.
really is good.
Yeah, Johnson. Yeah, my spark is set at 720. All these young kids are going to kick my butt. Yeah, I know, Brian. No adjustment on the spark.
Yeah, and now, until you use some filters, those black dots you're getting could be reflections off the sun, reflecting off something else going into your lens. You can go on Amazon and find filters, different quality and different prices, but you want to probably stay in the mainstream a little bit. Vanessa Jane, how you doing?
Hey, Vanessa. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, when I start flying it again, I'll be fooling around in the adjustments on that. On the spark.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you would be have there to fly, Roger. You're not going to fly right now anyway because of the
I
weather.
don't know. The spark is only at 1083 for no adjustment for that. PMDB, how you doing this morning?
Hey, PMDB videos. Drone Junkie.
Good morning. Jack Spark, the spark is only at 1080. No adjustment for that.
Yeah, 1080 is the best you can do on the Spark, which in your case, Roger, that's probably all you need. You're not doing
Oh yeah, that's all I need.
anything extra, you know.
Yeah.
I can imagine phenomena that's especially, drywallers. Sometimes there's two guys wrestling those 12 feet sheets, but I've seen guys all by themselves put those up.
Yes, those things I bought for the car there, for my
Uh-huh.
phone charging,
Yep.
they don't work in my car.
No?
I plug it into the USB port, doesn't work. So my son had two of those things. You plug in a cigarette lighter and you plug the thing in it there.
Right.
You plugged it in my thing, and next thing you know, smoke came out and it popped. Poop.
Oh my gosh.
So I've decided I was just going to use my charging wire. So I'm going to just buy another wire for the car. I can hook it up to that and charge my phone. I'll hook it into my phone right away. So,
Well, what you could do is get yourself one of those. Have you got cup holders in the front?
yeah.
You could order one of those WeatherTech cup holders, and put that in there and then plug the wire in,
Yeah. Probably the youngest kid there. Well, I'm going to keep that thing that goes in the dash there.
Oh yeah, so you can put it in there and just direct plug it in then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, then you wouldn't need the other.
Yeah. Everybody, don't forget to check everybody's channel out. Make sure you got them supported because YouTube's starting over again. And don't forget to hit that like button. Uh, yep. I don't know why you're saying congratulations to PMBB.
Unless he might have gone over and liked what he saw over there. I don't know.
Everybody, check out everybody's channel. There we go. That's done. Yes, thank you, Manana. Yes. I couldn't imagine one a guy putting up a 12-footer. Holy cow. Yeah, it's got to be well screwed in. That's for sure, Manana. Yeah. I like it, Johnson Ibass says Brian Gearby. You'll probably be the youngest one there, youngest kid there. Hey, Radar, how you doing? Glad to see you. No drywall lifts here other than the Armstrong lifts. Doing pretty good there, Vanessa. Thank you for asking. Roxy, stop it.
Roxanne.
She doesn't know what she wants this morning.
Oh, I went through that too.
The sun's out. She likes the sun, but it's too cold. Yes, girl. Pet me, pet me, pet me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're one spoiled brat. Yeah. Oh, well, clean her eyes.
She's your baby.
Got your dirty eyes this morning. Come here. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing good here, Radar, for sure, for sure. Just our weather sucks big time again, but what the hell? It's winter.
It's called a hunker down time.
Yeah. So I got to bed, I think it was almost 1:30 this morning. I'm still not finished looking at my series yet.
Oh, you're
10
still
years on YouTube. Oh, congrats. Yes. PMDB.
videos.
Yeah, May the 4th of March. It's going to be 2 years. I've been doing 7 days a week. Okay, girl. Yeah. Ah, look at the fur come out of you. Lucky Kim brushed you yesterday. Now I know where the fur ball comes from.
I used to have a Siberian Husky. I used to have to take her out on the deck and take the vacuum sweeper,
Uh-huh.
the hose,
Yeah.
and brush her and suck it up, and it was just like tons of that, the under hair.
Yep.
Oh, Smokey, she was a great dog too.
Kim started brushing her yesterday there, so I'm gonna have to keep brushing her now right up to June or July.
Oh, there she is. She's over by you.
Oh yeah. Now she can go around the desk and come this way or go around this way now.
Now, does she like to be like out in the sun there? Is that what she's doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mia does the same thing. When the sun's out, she's always looking for a spot to lay in the sun.
Johnson Highbass says it's like 20. It's like 20 in YouTube years. That's true. Paul woke up at the time he's heard Amazon. Good girl.
Yeah,
Good
it's one of my favorite places to shop. Best part is you can find anything on Amazon.
Yeah. Yes, girl. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Yeah.
She's dad's girl for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't see Kim very often anymore. He's always upstairs. Usually when she used to be upstairs, she used to see both of us at the same time, but now she's always downstairs with me. Everybody check out everybody's channels. Mr. Crowley is in the house. Low voltage warning. Oh, is that on your iPad or your telephone? Oh, Lord. I have to get outside and finish this old table. Yeah, the old tablet. Yeah, I'm still looking for a table for my bureau here. I gotta find a table long enough. Because my bureau is only about this long. Not very long. Don't eat the UPS guy.
Hang on a minute.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Glad to see everybody here this morning. Thank you all so much for being here. And thank you for hitting that like button. Okay, Mr. Crowley. I think Paul's looking at his little cameras outdoors to see what's going on. Hey, you're lucky it's going to be that warm up there, Drone Shots, yeah? On the news last night, so oh, it's going to start to feel like spring on the weekend. It's going to hit 30 degrees. My God, lady. Springtime's 40 to 50 degrees, not 30.
Yeah, I was just watching to see who was out in the driveway, and it was somebody for upstairs, and they moved the truck around. He came out and told them to move around to their parking places.
Okay.
Don't know what that's all about, but
So I guess they got everything settled down with the guy for the furniture.
I haven't seen him lately. Last I knew, he still owed him for an Xbox, but
Okay.
I think in that particular case, they might just write it off. I don't know. You know, after so many attempts to collect, I think they just write it off.
Hoping you're all having a good day today. Not so bad there, Manamana. It's going good. Like I said, if the weather was better, it'd probably be more peppier and jumping for joy.
Raider FPV. Yep, it just I don't know, Roger. It's just it's so boring because of the weather. You know,
Yep. It's true.
you can only watch so much television. You can only watch so many different videos on YouTube, and then it's like time to take. It seems like the grandpa naps are taking longer and longer.
Hey, Colby, how you doing? Washington County News, 68 degrees here today. Wow. Nice. That's nice. I'm great because I'm finally working. Oh, that's good, Amanda. Very happy to hear that.
Good for you.
Doing pretty good there, Colby, yeah. Just keeping warm inside for now. Finally going to fly today. It's been 4 weeks. Good weather today, but rain tomorrow. I'm not used to hearing the light bulbs on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna wash my car yesterday, but nah. Lucky I didn't because the door would be frozen shut today. Now the wind's picking up here now. Trees are starting to move. You're in school? Okay. Nikos, good morning. Hope you're doing well. I'm looking at the Colby XM MX Goon. Looking at his video. Yeah.
Hey, Nico Serial, how you doing? Phantom FTV.
Hey, Phantom FPV. Yeah, it's quiet today for sure. But I'll be on again tonight, guys. Don't forget. I'll be on at 7 o'clock tonight. How you been doing there, Phantom FPV? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're flying. I'm doing good, Phantom FPV. Nico's doing pretty good. It's doing minus 25 Celsius right here now, so it's quite cold outdoors. Yeah, the Carolinas was supposed to get snow. I know that. This is the weather lady told me last night. Hey, Nomad Unbroken, how you doing? Good morning. Okay. There we go. So, did you get much snow there, Phantom FPV? That's okay. It's normal. Phantom FPV. They're the regulars in the morning. But it does help out my channel, though. Yes, it does. Now, Paul, tell me how sharing my screen. How blue does that look to you up here in the corner?
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
what's
Lawrence
up?
is back.
Hey,
yeah.
Lauren.
Hey, what's up?
How did it go?
Well, the test run with Crossfire went great. I had only one crash and it loosened my VTX. So
Oh,
it was okay. No, I got to burn 3 batteries. It was good. The first time I tested it out was just cruising around the park. And I had to turn the VTX power up, the video card power up. Once I did that, I was fine.
Good.
So I know everything I have to tweak it to when I go flying. I know what level to set the VTX to. I know what level to set the radio to. I was happy.
Well, good. Well, it just, it sounds to me like you just had another FORD day, right? That Herman talks about.
Oh, no. The VTX, everything works fine. It's just on the crash, I broke 2 props and the video card, which was held down by some type of double-sided gum,
Oh,
because
okay.
it's cold, it came loose.
Okay, so
This-
it's not physically strapped. It was just attached with something.
Yeah. So now I know I need to attach the glue for flying in. I mean, I need to attach it down with like a zip tie or something.
Yeah, zip tie around it. Yep.
Because see, the sticky stuff works best. The hotter it is, the stickier it gets.
Yeah.
And it's 22 degrees out, So something that's supposed to work in the warmth doesn't do well in the cold.
Yeah.
So I definitely got to zip tie it down. But my first time flying Crossfire, I'm happy.
Good. So you think it was worth the investment then?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. It was definitely worth it. It was worth it. And I found out I need to order this antenna because when you have a long distance bird, even though I wasn't flying long distance,
Uh-huh.
I have a diversity antenna. And one antenna is supposed to be in the back of the bird, and one antenna is supposed to be in the front. So
Yeah.
anytime that you're flying a great distance away, of course you have full signal. But if you
Right.
turn the bird around and the antenna's in the back of the bird, you get bad reception. So I have this antenna that I'm ordering, I'm going to put on the front.
okay.
Well, the question I have is, if you were to put a little wonky in the antenna so that it's completely up, do you get the same radiation out of both sides that you do out the end of the antenna?
Well, see, the guy who put the receiver in, because it's a diversity antenna and it has 2 antennas, one
Okay.
antenna is supposed to be in the front and one's designed to be in the front specifically for that. So
Okay.
at no time do you lose signal.
Right.
Okay.
If I go 4 blocks from here, if I go 4 blocks from where I'm at right now, and I turn around with the antenna in the back, both antennas in the back, I'll be able to see coming back, but it'll be a lot of noise. I have the battery in front of the antenna, the bird, all of this stuff. But if I have an antenna on the front, I have straight line signal.
Okay.
And
Joe
this
Scott says
receiver's
hi, no
designed.
squads.
Hey, hello. Hey, what's up? How are you guys? So I'm going to go home, relocate the antenna until I order the new piece that goes across the Immortal T that goes across the front, and Velcro, not Velcro. Velcro? Nah, that won't work. I'm going to have to zip tie this graphics video card down.
Okay.
Other than that, it was a successful day.
Yeah, just one of those thin zip ties. You don't need to use the big one,
Yeah, I have a bunch of little tiny ones, but actually I'd prefer a thicker one
Oh, do you?
because on an impact, those little thin ones pop like rubber bands.
Oh, okay.
They're good for holding wiring or antennas, but the thick ones I prefer. They're a little more durable. You know, you get the 100 pack for like $2, $3 or
Yeah.
something like that. In
Yeah.
fact, I need to go into town and get some. But I am fully converted to Crossfire.
There you go. That's a good thing.
It is a good thing, bro. Now I see what everyone was raving over. Now, I'm still gonna stick with FR Sky because that was my ground. You know, that's how I started.
Yeah.
But when I want to do serious flying, then I'll put the Crossfire antenna on and pull out my
Yeah.
7-inch bird.
Yeah, so what you do is that Crossfire is just a module that goes on the back, right?
The Crossfire is like an operating system between your drone and your radio.
Yeah.
It's like how would I explain? Okay, you know how you have OcuSync on
You got
your Mavic 2?
Got problems hearing you, Lawrence.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out because of the wind.
Oh, sorry. You know how you have OcuSync on
Yeah.
your Mavic 2?
Right.
Okay, well, it's the same thing. It's an operating system between the radio and the drone.
Okay.
And Crossfire right now seems to be the only thing better than Crossfire right now is DJI system, and that's because it's digital.
Yeah, that's what John Scott wrote down there. Go DJI digital. Hey, Red Dog. Bill, how you doing?
I don't have DJI digital pockets.
Yeah.
And Crossfire is a little pricey, but not as much as DJI.
Yeah.
But Crossfire and DJI will force these other companies like FR Sky to get serious with their receivers and radios and gear. Because I've seen one of these Crossfire systems. You see Hadley?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you see his video going into the mountains, he's like 2-3 miles away and going behind the mountain with Crossfire. You can't do that with FR Sky. You can't do it with that.
Joe Shot says
All
I
right.
need a mod for the white DJI goggles.
See, and that's another thing. Once you go DJI, he made all that noise and didn't go anywhere. Once you go DJI, it's like you're locked in. And now, remember you heard it from me first? DJI has a full completed racing drone, but they don't have any reason to bring it out because of the fact everyone's still buying the modules and the goggles. They're still introducing people to the system.
Yeah.
You got to figure if they have a video, or they have video and radio and goggles. Only thing that's missing is a bird, right?
Yep.
They're going to probably come out with something, a bird for about $1,000, and it's going to have everything in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
The frame and everything. You could probably buy it built for about $1,000.
Motors ready to fly.
Yeah. And think about it. The goggles are how much? Already $1,000? How much are the goggles?
No, I think they're like $300.
Yeah, but by the time you buy 2 or 3 modules
Yep.
with the camera and you buy the frames and everything, you're going to run into $1,000 easy.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't have $1,000 easy money.
Start
Joe
saving
Shaw says,
now.
No, saving now. I'm saving to go to Spin Up
That's
Okay.
right. You're going to spin it.
and to Spin Up. And if they ever do come out with it, the 6K Hotel or the Mavic 2 Pro. But the Mavic 2 Pro will come first,
Uh-huh.
but not necessarily in that order. If they do good on the 8K camera or tell, that means they'll come out with the 6. If they don't do good with that 8K camera first, why would you launch the 6?
Right.
That's it.
So let's hope that their sales is good for that 8K camera. I know a lot of people that got them pre-ordered. And out of the two, I only want the 6K anyway.
No,
How you doing?
please and thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right.
What's up, Jimmy? See, that's how windy it is out here. A
Well,
lady
how
went to
far-
close her.
How far did you have to walk to get to the park?
I'm right actually in front of my house now.
Oh,
When I signed in with you guys, I was like maybe a block from the park. In a straight line, it's about a quarter mile from my
Wow.
house, which
okay.
is like maybe a 10-minute walk
Yeah.
if I take my time. Yeah, I'm
Mr.
already
Kelly-
home.
Mr. Kelly says the goggles are like 500 bar at the 500 there.
Yeah, well, see, I don't have 500 for a pair of goggles. I paid 300 for mine. I don't have the money for DJI system. I mean, I would love to. Of course, everybody would love to. But think about this. The module and the camera cost a certain amount, 150, 200, whatever it costs. And if you wreck right now, you can't buy the camera separate and you can't buy the module separate. DJI is only selling the module attached to the camera, as far as I know. So that means you have to buy a whole new system if you wreck a camera.
Yeah, well, I saw where they're offering the camera with the module for like $195.
That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, because then you got the cost of the bird with all the motors and everything else. It's
Now,
got.
now with Crossfire, I can get the VTX mod, the VTX for Crossfire about $35, and then the receiver, I could probably spend another $40, and I'm complete.
Yeah.
Only advantage is their module has a DVR,
Yep.
I think.
Yes,
You
it
can
does.
use a DVR.
Yeah, you slip a
I
card
mean,
in.
that's
Yep.
yeah, that's fine, and I'm just not on it yet. When they come out with a complete drone, then I'll be happy.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't realize how cold it was. My hands were bleeding out there.
Yeah.
I'd welcome the warm blood over my hands. It's so cold out there. But I had on my wind gloves. The wind gloves are great. They're designed specifically to keep the wind off of your hands. They're great for joggers and people like that, but I use them when I fly because it keeps the wind off my hands, but they don't do crap against the cold.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what was bothering me. I could fly, but my hands were getting numb. All right, the fun part is taking the camera out and looking at all of the bad footage. Well, you know what? Everyone did warn me. They said in FPV, if you're not crashing, you're not flying. And I tried something new and I crashed. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. So I'm not angry about it too much. I'm angry that the board, the VTX came loose, or else I'd probably still be out there freezing my hands out.
Yeah.
But I guess that was a sign to go home. I had even changed the props and everything. Then I cut the drone on. I said, let me see. Okay, she starts up fine. I put the goggles on, black signal. I'm like, okay. Black signal only means one thing. I look, the antenna was a little loose. I plugged that in and everything was fine, except the receiver was moving around like this inside. And you can't have electronic parts bouncing around.
No.
When you're doing a power loop or a dive or something. All right. I'm going to leave everything in the bag and get this camera.
I'll be right back
All in all,
with the coffee.
Okay, Roger.
all in all, it was a fun morning. It was a very fun morning. I didn't burn as many batteries as I wanted, but I did get a cool crash though. Had I made it, it would have been a great stunt, but so what are y'all talking about, Paul?
Well, we just been kind of just chatting with people in the chat, and they've been chatting back and forth. Mr. Crowley has loves his fat sharks, and
Yeah, he was okay. That's cool. He got a new pair of goggles. That's great.
yeah, but he says they're not worth what they're charging, but he likes them. So
Okay. And why isn't my monitor / television going on? Let's try that again. HDI. Oh, there it is.
we should be getting close to Hermantine. He usually pops in about 10:30, 11 o'clock, or
Oh, okay. See, that's why I like to get out early and fly. Because by the time I get back in the house, nobody knows I went anywhere.
yeah.
But I needed to go out and do this test. I know for right now, like I said, the guy who put the receiver in, both antennas, diversity antennas are in the back, right? And I get great signal, but one of them has to be in the front. So I'm getting on Amazon right now and ordering that extended wire. It's an extender to move the antenna to the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got two antennas, right?
Yeah. It's you can't have two antennas bunched up on each other.
Right.
That kind of defeats the purpose in having diversity antenna. I mean, it's basically designed so whatever antenna's closer picks up the better signal. But if they're both behind the bird and you're coming towards yourself, that could mean the difference between a static popping up and you not seeing a wire or seeing a wire.
Right.
All right. Oh, this is interesting. While I'm on Zoom, I can't cut my flashlight on. What kind of crap is that?
Oh, your phone won't work.
No, it's working because I'm on
Yeah, but
with
I mean
you
your
guys, but
flashlight function. Yeah.
right. That won't work for some strange reason. All right, what the hell? I'll improvise. Because under my desk, it's hard to see the SD card slot. I have one of those multi-slot ports in the front. Okay. I heard it go doo-doo, but it didn't do anything. Let's try that again. There it is. Oh, wow, I forgot I got footage on here from when I was vlogging too. See, I'm starting to get lazy. Before, every time I go out and I take my vlogging camera, because I use my Hero for vlogging sometime.
Yep.
And as soon as I come home, I take all the SD cards out of the drone, the camera, whatever I'm using to vlog with. And some reason I have two completely different vlogs.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I
see,
see what it was.
that's the part that pissed Michael off when he lost his Mini was Michael does not take anything off of his SD cards until some future date, and he lost the SD card, which was when he had Drone Bum and all those guys were visiting him, and
Right.
so he
Oh,
lost.
he lost that footage.
Yeah.
See, I get into the habit of coming home
Yep.
and
I do the
taking
same thing.
everything off the SD card because you never know if you have to run back out. And I did that one time before, and it cost me some very valuable footage.
Yeah, and I transfer everything and then I format the card and it goes back in the drone, you know?
Back in the drone, back in the camera. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing now. I'm copying everything out. I'm cutting everything out. I don't even copy it. I cut everything out and I create a folder and put it in there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's windy. You can hear the wind. The wind
Yep,
is like,
you can hear it. Yeah.
you can hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
that's how windy it was.
Yeah, that's what Roger was saying when you were walking. He says he's getting awful windy there.
I'm just reading what Mr. Crawley's been writing down since a while ago there. So
Mr. C.
But the footage is good. And that's without coloring it or anything. That's
Yeah.
how it came out.
Looks good.
So I won't, in fact, I'll have to turn the coloring. And it depends. This is 2K at 60.
Yeah.
I'm on 2.7 at 60. This was the first battery just cruising around. And I'm like, wait a minute. Uh-oh. No signal at all. It tells me signal lost. So instead of panicking, I turn back around. I come back towards myself and get the signal. But that's how I know I need to move that antenna.
Right.
Definitely. Because most receivers have one antenna, and that's more than fine. A lot of people use the mic, that nano, for crossfire, but that's if you're flying short distance. You're flying around yourself. You're not going far. I like to follow the path in a park and go and go and go and follow the path, or go through trees and stuff, and then turn around and come back. And if you have trees between you and your antenna's behind you, well, guess how strong the signal is going to be? It's going to be crap. So I've learned from Hadley. He's pretty good as far as distance and receiver reception and stuff like that. Because if you watch his videos, him flying into the mountain, he's flying over all these cactuses. And most of his videos, when he flies up into, I think they call it Sawtooth Mountain or something, it's about 1.5 miles, almost 2 miles before he hits the mountain. And then it's another 0.5 mile going up the mountain. And then he flies around and comes straight back, and zero breakup in reception.
Cool. Asgard Studios, good morning. How you doing?
Hey, you, how you doing?
Hey, Asgard. All right. Oh, this was from the meetup that we had.
Don't forget, everybody, it's 7 o'clock. I'll be on tonight again.
Yep.
So don't worry, don't forget about that, guys.
It's the Roger and Roxy Friday night special. And be right
Okay.
back. I gotta
That's
get me
the
a brownie.
intro. Sugar, blood sugar getting a little low?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, that's all playing off of the card. Let me cut this, this, and this. Yeah, I had the vlogging I had on here from before. Phantom 4, Calvert Vaux Spark. Yeah, this is it.
Cool, Asgard Studios.
In fact, I need to work on a video. If I want to put out a video for Monday, I have to do a video today. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing.
Hey, Roger, I want to show you this.
Chili.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Nikos. Okay, thank you so much, Nikos. Yeah. Hey,
Tim Hortons chili. Right there.
Yeah, very good. It looks good. When you see The little
is.
the little grease on the side of the cup,
Yeah.
that means it's real chili.
Tim Hortons chili. I got two of them. I got one for yesterday and I got another one for today.
Okay. So I guess that's what's for lunch, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to racing drone folder.
Well, yeah, in France, you're 5 hours ahead of us, right? In France right now? Because here it's 10:41 in the morning. So I think you're 5 hours ahead of time. 8, 9, 10, 11.
But in the meantime, it's brownie bite time.
Source 1, TBS Crossfire. I have to create a folder because I never had a Crossfire folder before.
Well, I had my muffin this morning, so I'm okay. I'm good for the day.
Yeah, Roger was eating blueberry muffin.
Okay. Okay, let's paste these 3 files. Then I'll look at them, and I have to start do a video. I either have to do a camera drone video or I have to do some kind of FPV video. But I have to put a video out. I've been slacking. I went from doing a video every week like Herman, and I went to every 2 weeks because it's taxing. Doing a video every week means I have to fly every week. And unless I have something in the archives that I can use.
Maybe you should do a mixed video where you chop and clip. It doesn't have to be exactly the same because you can fade into one, fade into the other, but subtitle it as FPV and then cinematic, you know?
That's why I started learning to fly FPV because I wanted to be able to combine camera drone footage with FPV footage.
Mm-hmm.
I like if I'm doing a real estate shot, I can be up 200 feet in the air up over a house and come down with that perfect shot with the Phantom or Mavic, and then stop at the front door and switch out and switch to a Cinewhoop or FPV, and then go straight in the door, transition, and people wouldn't even know. They would think it's the same drone.
Yep.
Daffy Dubs is asking what you're working on there, John, Lawrence.
I'm debating on whether I should do an FPV video for the week or a camera drone video for the week. I don't think I have enough FPV footage because, like I said, today was my first time flying Crossfire. I have some FPV footage from my other drones, from my other racing drones, but it's nothing spectacular. So I'll probably do a camera drone video. I have a lot of extra footage from places I've flown, and I just haven't done videos on them. Right now, I'm copying the FPV footage from the SD card from what I got today on my Source 1 7-inch, which is now officially Crossfire. Every time I say it.
Hey, Roger, looks like you've been. Hey, there's Big John.
Hello.
What's up, John?
What's going on? How's everybody today?
Roger's snowmobile trail has been really active this morning.
Bet, what do they got? 3 feet of snow up there?
Yeah.
Same snow we got yesterday. There's just a lot of people are doing their snowmobiling now.
You should allow them to come up and down the path so they could wear it down some.
Yeah, you should put a little stop station there where you can sell
Yeah, right.
Stuff. Cigarettes,
or hot
lemonade.
cocoa.
hot
cocoa.
coffee. Yep.
Yeah. A hot toddy, cocoa with alcohol in it.
Put a little sign they
know?
can pull in your front yard there, park, set it up so they can park their sled.
Yeah. Yesterday there was a lineup of skidoos waiting to go on the path yesterday in front of my house
Wow.
Oh, get out of here.
yesterday.
So I've been a little busy, that's why I haven't been in. And I got a few minutes, I figured I'd come in and say hi to everybody, because I gotta bring 2 cars to the auction today. So I'm lining up rides and everything.
Well, we were wondering where our favorite John DiNardo was.
Well, because he bought 5 cars at the auction, so now he's got to get them ready.
He's got to get that money. He's got to make that money back.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Did you buy any cars at the auction?
Hey, look at that. I said hi to myself.
Nothing wrong with that.
Buy any cars
I
at the auction?
often pat myself on the back for little stupid things.
I wanted to say hi to Drone Shots, and somehow I typed in my own name. But
So, John, did you buy any cars?
yeah, and one of them came in early that I bought online last night before I even paid for it, which is surprising, or gave them authority to go into the auction to get it. So I don't know how it showed up. And of course, it showed up and it came from in New York State, 300 miles away. And when it got here, it was absolutely covered with salt. So I just pressure washed it myself outside, and it's only 10 degrees here. So it froze, and I got it inside unthawed so I can wipe it down. But I didn't want to drive it the 4 miles or 5 miles to the car wash and then try to drive it back, because then everything would have iced up.
Yeah.
So I just washed it myself for now, put it inside. When I get back from the auction, I'll try to detail it a little bit and then throw it out on the lot.
Well, it's doing minus 14 here this morning. No way I'm going to wash the car.
Oh, right. And I had to watch. It was so bad you couldn't even see out the windshield because they had it on an open trailer.
Okay.
And it was behind the truck, of course, on a trailer. And it just got totally covered with salt. I mean, you couldn't even see out any of the windows, nothing.
Okay.
So I power washed it, and now I'm trying to warm up, and I got a couple of minutes, and I figured I'd come in and see all you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Much appreciated.
Oh yeah.
What kind of car, John?
It's a 17 Toyota Tacoma crew cab pickup truck with 17,000 miles on it.
Wow.
And it's the off-road edition. So it has that new crawl feature that gets you if you look at the crawl feature on 16s, 17s and up on a Toyota Tacoma, they bury it in the sand up to the frame where all 4 wheels are just spinning. They press this button and the truck automatically somehow gets itself unstuck, and there's dozens of videos online on YouTube showing how it works. People leave it in 2-wheel drive and bury the truck, and then they put it in 4-wheel drive high and bury the front wheels.
Yeah.
And then up in the console up above you, there's a button you press. It's called the crawl feature, and you let the truck do its own thing, and it easily, slowly gets the truck out. It's amazing. If it really works, but there's so many videos on YouTube about it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Lawrence, did you read what Daffy Dubs wrote?
No, I didn't. I can't see the chat room.
Okay. I still have to tune my 7-inch though and get a GoPro. My Runcam 3S is on its last legs. Okay.
Wow.
You can get GoPro. Hero Session 5s are hard to get. The Session 5s and the Session 4s are hard to get because Drone Racing League has brought everyone out there on the market up. If you find one, it's probably a refurbish or a rebuilt, but you're not going to find any brand new. But go with the Hero 5 like this with the little screen in the back. And what I like about it is when I cut it on, when I fly, I don't have to cut it off. All I have to do is say GoPro turn off and it'll shut it off, or GoPro start recording. So it's
Voice command.
go with this. Yeah, voice command. You can probably find one. I found this one for $90.
Wow.
Okay, so you can find them decently priced.
I still have an old Hero 3 Black Edition or whatever it is. I don't even use it anymore.
I haven't owned a GoPro since the days when they didn't come with cameras and you had to mount them on there.
All right, he's gone. Now I can go and see the chat while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
This way I can be here. And
Lawrence
talk
is
to you
now
guys.
live from the studio.
I can look at you guys and watch footage before the crash.
Yeah, John, Lawrence went out and walked down to the park. He was the only one in the great big huge park. He flew his your 7-inch, right?
Yeah, 7
On the
inch
stream
one
this
frame.
morning?
Yeah.
Oh,
He did.
damn it. I'll have to rewatch that part.
No,
Well,
but
he did-
didn't
he
film the
didn't-
stream.
He didn't fly on the screen. We talked to him as he walked there and then walked back.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I'll still watch that part.
Yeah, but he's right now he's pulling it up and he's looking at what he got.
I'm actually going to pull up a video media source. Let me go to media source. TBS Crossfire. I was testing Crossfire for the first time today. So, okay, loop file, so you guys can see it. Trying to pull it up now. I'm loading it up in OBS
Okay.
because this way OBS, I can actually play it over my camera and not be on racing drones. I created a new folder for it today. Oh, there it is.
Well,
Source.
Lawrence, you're ahead of Roger and I. We don't know anything about OBS and don't care.
Amen.
Okay. Hold it. Let me put transform, stretch to fit screen. Okay, that's it. There. And here. There we go. You know, this way I can watch it at the same time and see what I wanted, whether I want to keep this footage or not.
So how did you just put that on the screen?
Using OBS.
Oh, no kidding.
You use OBS to load a media file.
Yeah.
And
So
you
instead of
set
your
it to
camera,
play-
we're seeing the media file.
right, you set it to play that media file on a loop.
And there's no problem with delay or anything. So
No, because I'm using Zoom. You know how in Zoom you go to OBS 1, OBS 2, OBS 3. You have that option in your
not
camera.
yet, but I'm going to start to get into that, I think.
Yeah, it's easy to do. It's real easy to do. I mean, this is my first time flying with Crossfire, right? I usually sit down on a bench, but being that it was my first time, I figured I would go out to the middle of the park.
Right.
Just
Beautiful
to make
park.
sure.
That's awesome for all that space.
Nobody there either,
We
John.
don't
Every
have
day.
space like that around here.
Even in the summer, because the kids are so lazy, you only have dog walkers out here.
Oh, no
and-
shit. Kidding.
The kids don't get to the park until like 1 p.m. in the summer. So that's a
And then they're
brand new
just hanging,
skate park.
right?
Huh?
And then they're just hanging, right?
Right. They're hanging and talking about,
There's that plane landing off in the distance.
oh yeah, the airport's right there, right
Yep.
behind the bushes.
Yep.
But like I said, I was just playing around with it to see if I was comfortable with it. I still got to tweak and tune the bird itself, but this is the
Look-
first flight with Crossfire in it.
You look pretty comfortable with it, so.
Yeah, I'm happy because I was using FR Sky, the other operating system, FR Sky, that I was using was fine.
Yeah.
And now that I have a real pair of goggles, I can see myself.
Oh, what are you using for goggles?
Sky Zone 02X, because they
looked at
actually
those.
have a camera in the middle. So I don't
Yeah.
have to take my goggles off. I can press a button and see everything through
Yeah.
the camera.
I was looking at those because I don't have any good things. That's why I don't even do anything with I have a couple little quadcopters I could fly FPV with, but the key is getting goggles that are good with glasses so I can see them.
See, that is the problem. And in that case, a lot of people go with the panel
Yeah,
because you can put your glasses in. Because if you buy any goggles, even my Sky Zones, they have a spot for diopters. You can have them,
right.
your prescription done by this company that does them, and you slide the lenses in.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking about doing if I get into that, but I have so
I'm
much
moving-
tied up in all these damn other quads.
I'm moving away, but like Joshua Bardwell, he wears goggles and he has diopters put inside. And
Right.
I don't know how much they are. I don't think they're all that expensive, but
Lawrence
here-
John Schatz is asking, what receiver, Crossfire Nano?
no, Crossfire Diversity. The Crossfire, if you see this little plastic lens there, John,
Yep.
that little plastic lens slides out and the diopters would go inside with your prescription on them.
Yeah, those
But
look nice.
I got these specifically because this little dot right there
Is the camera,
is
yeah.
the camera. Now the
Yep.
Sky Zone 02s have this camera slot, but the camera doesn't work. It's got to be 02X.
O2X.
Sky Zone 02Xs. And another thing, these weren't freaking $400, $500, $600 either.
Right, they're a lot less expensive than,
These were 2 and change, and you can get them as low as $250, which is what I paid for them. Regularly, they're about $270, $280,
yep.
but you can get them as low, and from the United States warehouse from Bang You Good.
Oh, yeah, they
Bang
bang
You
you.
Good,
So,
shipped here
and
in
those
the
are,
United States.
those are add-on antennas. Those aren't the ones it came with, right?
No, yeah, these antennas did not come with it. They give you the rubber ducky antennas.
Yeah,
And what I found out, because I do a lot of research when I'm investing in something, is when you buy a pair of goggles and they're non-Fat Shark, it's best to have them come from the same company. This was a pair. These came like this as a pair, a panel and a dipole. You understand? Most
Yeah.
people have to buy the patch antenna. Most people have to buy the separate omnidirectional. But now companies like Lumineer are selling the patch antenna and this. So you're not going out, and they're both perfectly matched and tuned to each other.
right.
Because you can go out and get, come here. My seat just dropped on me. You can
Oh.
get different antennas and patch antennas, but they're not tuned to each other.
Gotcha.
And a lot of people don't realize that. You can put any antenna on, but if they're not tuned to each other, then
Right, circular polarization.
right, that
left,
causes
right.
issues as well.
Yep.
But going from those EV100s to these Sky Zones was
Like night and
going
day.
from a 13-inch TV to IMAX.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, that big? Yeah.
Yeah, well, these EV100s only have a 27-degree field of view. 27. You want the perfect example? Take your hand like this, all right?
Yeah.
And
Put it
And-
over your eye.
take your hand like this and put your pinky in front and try to focus on your pinky.
Oh, yeah.
That's almost what it looks like through those. And then when I put these Sky Zones on, I'm like, wow.
What do they have, a 90?
Hmm?
Do they have a 90
These are-
degree?
No, these are a 42-degree.
Oh, 42. Yeah, that's a lot better.
It's dramatic, almost
See,
double.
but
what-
I'm used to the DJI goggles, my white box DJI ones for the camera drones. And of
Mhm.
course, that's like a big screen TV. And I had to have glasses made for those, but I just had my bottom lenses put in them
Yeah,
close up because you're
Yeah.
looking close up at the screen,
right.
you know, and I put my regular glasses on because there's no problem putting glasses on with those. But then you try to, because they're bifocals, you're trying to tilt your head back to look. And of course,
Yeah.
what happens when you tilt your head back? Nothing, because you're
Right, because you
got the
can't go
goggles
anywhere.
on.
Because you can't go anywhere.
And it's too blurry for me to see. So then and they were inexpensive. My eye doctor made just the bottom lenses and put them in some of my old frames. They were like $90, which,
Well, I don't know if you've tried it before, but if you do get another pair of goggles, make sure they have they can take diopters and.
Oh, I
track
would get those goggles. If I got any, I'd get those.
Yeah, the diopters, this little plastic piece
Yeah,
slides out.
yeah.
I leave it in there. Also, when you cut them on, the fan comes on automatically.
Nice.
Double tap the power button to
Well,
kill
that's the
fan.
thing. Those things are filled with features that you have to add on to the $600 ones.
This is my point. I can't
know?
afford to spend $400 to $600 on a pair of Fat Shark goggles, which come with no antenna, no
Right.
battery, and then you have to go and buy the antenna and battery for it, as well as the module that will allow
Right, to go
you
in it. It's
see.
like, what the?
That's another $150 to $200 on top of the battery. And yeah,
Crap.
exactly.
That's why I just never did it. And then all of a sudden these things started to come out. So I got interested again. And I'm like, well,
I did a lot of research. I started watching these Sky Zones when they were like 300 and change. And Bang You Good has them in China for like 285, but they have a warehouse here in the States now. So
yeah.
they're getting smart. They're starting to ship the hot selling stuff to the warehouse here in the States. And I only order from Bang You Good if it's here in the States, if they have it here in the States.
Well, guys, I hate to cut it short, but I see my ride just pulled in. It's with the other guy that we're going to drive these cars down. So I got to get ready to go. I'm glad I was able to get in and see everybody. And Roger, I saw your speed test there while those quads was talking. It's terrible. Painful, just like they said in the chat. It's painful to look at that upload speed. Oh my Lord, it's point something. Unbelievable.
Let me do mine. I haven't
I'll
done
be on
mine.
again tonight, John.
All right. I can possibly be around tonight because I think I'm going to be around tonight.
Okay.
Oh,
What time? 8, 7, 8?
7.
Hey, Herman.
Hey,
I'm just
Herman.
leaving.
Herman's here.
So I'll talk to everybody later. Herman,
all right.
by and by. I'm going to go down to the auction today, so I will chat with everybody later. Bye, everybody. in the
I
chat.
can hear you going.
Look at
What?
the Herman says, where the hell are you going? Where are you
I
going?
can hear you leaving. All right.
I actually bringing 2
I
cars
get
down
it.
the auction. Nothing to do with you.
I
I would
get it.
rather stay and chat with all of you guys, but
Now I get it. You got work to do.
Yeah.
unfortunately,
All of a sudden.
for now. I said that right when I came in. I said I was going to be leaving.
He did. He said he would be out.
I already marked up the cars with my crayon.
Hey, Roger.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. I'll talk to everybody later.
Okay.
Roger, thanks for having me in. Paul, have a good day. Now
Yep.
squad.
All right,
Herman.
man.
You guys
Hey,
all have a
Roger.
good day. Everybody in the chat, have a good day.
Bye,
Okay,
John.
thanks, John. You
See you
too.
later, John.
Hey, Roger, can I share the screen real quick?
Yep.
You just did a speed test, right?
Yep.
I have not done a speed test in a minute, but
Hey, rigor
Gonna
mortis.
see.
How you doing?
right now they bumped it up to 200, but for some reason it's slightly faster than 2, and I'm not going to complain about it, but I think that has something to do with 4G going out and them trying to bring in 5G. But my upload is really low in comparison. I don't have a problem because I'm only uploading 4K video, but it rarely ever goes past 10.
Well, Rogers is 0.2, isn't it?
That's
Mine's
snail mode.
0.02.
Yeah.
Well, that'll explain why you don't upload anything.
Well, it takes Kim a long time to upload.
To YouTube, I could imagine.
Hey, rigor mortis. How you doing this morning? Nice to see you. Newfound Drone Productions, Bill. Nice to see you too.
But you want to know what? These companies are designed to tell you what that you're running at this optimum speed, et cetera, et cetera. And they get paid to make sure you are. Hey, Roger, you got 3 dislikes. Even the haters love you.
That's good. That's good. Helps out the channel, guys. Thank you all so much.
How many more
That's how I
can you
look
get?
at it. What's up, Herman?
Same old thing. I had to
Oh.
go to wardrobe this morning.
Hey.
Fix me up,
White
fix me
girl.
up a little bit in makeup.
Hey, Roger, I'm going to share the channel because I'm on Amazon and I need some advice from you guys.
Okay.
If this SD card is what I want to buy, okay?
Uh-oh.
Okay, long as it's not
Where's he
green and says Samsung.
Those are all right. I just, like I said to you before,
Boom.
which one?
Which,
Right there.
the scan disk 256, what are you
Yeah.
putting it in?
What are you putting it in?
What I want to do is I've got a whole bunch of computers and I want to wipe everything off of there and put it into my other computers.
Oh, just to transfer data?
Yes.
This would be more than sufficient as long as you know what you're transferring and file extensions and stuff like that. You should be okay.
Yeah. Because
If you're just transferring video, that's more than enough. Good enough.
okay,
Yeah.
video and files and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna wipe some of the computers back. Do I need that big or can I go with smaller?
Well, it all depends on what you're transferring, how much stuff
Right.
you're transferring. Like I said before, those the Sony ones are not bad. I just don't think you can use them as much as you can with the SanDisk.
Yeah. Because I know you can't put a card this big in our drones.
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
you can in your, what do you call it though, your tablets and stuff.
Yeah. But I can put in my
The
drone a
128, yeah.
128, couldn't I?
Yes.
So maybe that's what I should buy and just flip flop it back. Would that be enough to do it, do you think? Or
It all depends
It all
on how
depends on
much
stuff
data.
you're moving.
Right. It depends on its personal preference. Either you want to do it fast, you want to do it in 10 swipes, or you want to do it in 30.
What is that, like 4 hours or 2 hours of a 4K video?
What, the
Okay.
256?
No, the 128. That's like what
The
a
128 is about 2 hours, just under or just over 2 hours of 4K video at 30 frames per second.
right.
okay. So
So
that
you-
might serve me a dual purpose. And I could put it in a drone if I wanted to, but I don't because like I say, I go out and shoot 6 minutes of video and then I download it, you know?
Right. That's why I don't use those cards in my drone.
Yeah.
But I was
Because you're
thinking,
not-
I
you're
mean,
not-
I could if I'm out there burning up batteries. I have enough batteries to fill that card. But I shoot a 4K 60, I'll fill it.
okay.
Now,
Lot of
I've done it.
noise.
I've done it before.
Okay, I'm gonna stop share.
All right.
But Paul, if you're moving a lot of information, a lot of video, you would go with a bigger card to move it. If that's how if you're gonna do it that way.
And you notice how fast this computer went for screen sharing and taking it off? Wow.
What happened?
See how fast his screen sharing went on and it came off? He didn't
We used to
stall
sit
on
here
us?
for like 2 or 3 minutes until with a black screen before.
Oh, that's right. That's right, Paul. We could peel an egg by the time it came up. I
Yeah.
did notice that.
Yeah, the new computer just cooks.
Well, see, you know what?
What'd you
see
do with
how
the other one?
You see how you're transferring data, Paul?
Uh-huh.
What I did is I have 3 hard drives in my computer. I have one hard drive using running Windows and all of the programs that I use, but I have other 2 hard drives. One is for all my current data and video to go on to, which is half a terabyte. And then I have another hard drive inside, which I use when the second hard drive starts getting full, I take all that data and I put it onto the third hard drive.
Okay.
You know, so if you can get, it's personal preference. People say I should have an external one, but I like the fact that I can back up everything to that hard drive and just pop the hard drive out and
Yeah.
take it anywhere I want. I could take it and plug it into Herman's machine and be able to use my data.
And corrupt my machine.
Right, right. Give his machine Corona beer virus.
Corona beer virus.
Hey,
It's
Caesar
really just
Joining. How you doing?
Hey,
Protected
Caesar,
by Viper.
protected by Viper, stand back. You remember that?
Yeah.
The people had those in the city here, and when you walked by it, there's like, it was cool in the beginning, protected by Viper, stand back. But then when a cat went by, a raccoon, a
You
small
know what
child,
though?
a paper bag, this thing
They
would,
were like one of the first car alarms to
To-
keep your car at a certain temperature.
yeah, yeah.
It would go off. It would turn the car on, warm the car up, shut off. Warm the car up, shut off throughout the winter.
Mm-hmm. Which came in handy if you needed to go somewhere. All right, I'm here, guys. I'm just in another window
He
looking
left.
at files. I need to transfer some
Are you
video.
shopping too?
Huh?
You shopping too? You and Paul?
And no. No, definitely not. I'm actually looking at the footage in the goggles. Because the goggles, what's
You're on
funny
the
is
shopping network.
Huh?
Paul be over there on the shopping network.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. Cut that, put it in racing drone folder. Falcon custom build. Pony
So
Island.
what's good there, Roger?
Pardon?
What's good?
I am burnt this morning.
How's the weather?
I went to bed around 1:30, quarter to 2 this morning.
Well, you was live with Paul or something?
No. No, I started looking at the series and it's very good. I couldn't let go of it yesterday. I wanted to keep on going at it, looking at it, but
Okay.
I'm still not finished looking at the bloody series. And yeah, besides that, it's freaking cold here this morning. It's doing -14 Fahrenheit here this morning.
Hold on just a second, guys.
Okay.
Cut. Yeah,
Everybody's-
Paul, that 36-inch monitor would look really nice under this 39-inch television on
Yep.
the wall.
There you go.
It would probably help me out for editing because this television is not the best for editing 4K video.
Yeah, but don't you have a sore neck looking way up at the other TV on the wall?
Well, the objective was when my wife and them take over the living room TV, and I was too lazy to go in the back in the bedroom and look at
Okay.
TV because if you lay in the bed and look at TV, you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
So I had it set up on the wall like this, so I could actually watch TV here. I can watch TV over the internet here. That was the main purpose of it. And I got tired of looking straight ahead. I wanted something up. Plus, you saw how messy my desk is.
Yeah.
My desk is real messy. I seriously needed the screen to be up, but now I want a 36-inch. What happened here? Oh, TBS Crossfire 1. There we go. All right, I have all my data from my goggles transferred. The FPV footage, it's only, wow, I don't have a whole lot of footage, but I have to do a video today. You know what I'll do? Go have a lunch and have a beer with my lunch and get the creative juices flowing.
Yeah, Sky Studio. I was starting to look at Narcos, and it's a true story, right? So, and it's a very good series. There's a lot of reading in it, but it's a true story. I really like those kind of stories.
What, Narcos?
Yeah.
My nephew-in-law. See, you guys can't hear this, right? You can't hear what's being played through. When I played that video of me flying, you could not hear that, correct?
No. Hey, just
And
started
I
that
need-
DVD.
That was always my problem with OBS, to get sound. If I could get sound coming out of OBS, I would have a soundboard like Ken Heron. Settings.
That's probably why
Let's
he's
see.
got the soundboard to get the sound.
Yeah, I have a mixer in it and all of that, but it's I'm trying to do it the least, I don't want to add another device to the computer here, unfortunately. Okay, enable push to mute, enable push to talk.
What are you trying to do?
Get sound out of OBS. Okay, let's see. Mic auxiliary. Device not connected or disabled. Stereo.
Nice to see you just started FPV, Asgard Studios, Caesar's Droning, Time, and Newfound Drone Productions, Rigor Mortis.
Desktop audio device. Huh. Uh-oh. I think I figured it out. Let me know if you guys hear any FPV or buzzing or wind or anything, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, no?
I can't hear nothing.
Okay,
Can't
cool.
hear a thing.
All right. Cricket.
Yeah,
That's disabled. All right. I found my sound card in OBS. Desktop audio device. I'm going to figure this sucker out. Watch.
Mhm.
Real top output. Speakers audio. Whatever I hear through the speakers, maybe.
Kaboom. Waiting for the text message.
Oh, you?
Asgard Studios, I sent you a link out if you're
Yo, I
interested.
gotta get Justin to fix my machine, yo.
Oh.
It just went
desktop
boom.
audio.
I was messing with something on OBS.
That's the television default.
Du-du-du-du.
Let's put everything on default.
Du-du-du-du. It's that smoke coming out of your machine there, Lars.
Out of my machine?
Yeah.
No, it's not burning yet. We're gonna. Okay, let me shut down OBS and bring it
The
back in.
sound is going through Bluetooth.
What happened?
No, I'm just
Oh.
reading the chat.
Now I have audio from you guys because I can see that,
Yeah.
and I can see you guys on OBS. Oh, that's desktop audio 1, desktop audio 2. So that should be desktop audio 3. Aha. You're getting warmer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that smoke is coming from Roger. All right, my bad.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm living in the
Okay,
cloud.
that's auxiliary 3 is the webcam. We already have sound coming from the webcam because I don't have my mic set up. Okay. Audio meter decay fast.
God, when spring gets here, man, open all these bloody windows up.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait, right? Speakers audio. Let's see.
You can open them anyway.
That's yeah, right.
Is it? Yeah, sure.
For 10 minutes, just open it up, open the front door, and let the cross breeze blow straight through.
Yeah.
Close it one time.
Then I'll spend the rest of the day just heating the house back up. Okay, Asgard Studios. You, no problem.
All right, Asgard Studios.
He's going. All right, man.
Paul's still stuck on Amazon.
Paul, you still shopping?
Yeah, I was over looking on Sam's Club to see about that monitor, but
Oh,
it must
but
be
what
just
is
a
this
special
one?
here. Because they got 32 inches on Sam's Club for $189.
That's the
Speakers,
curved
room
TV?
check audio.
Yeah, curved monitors.
Output.
No use opening up my pages here. That'll be all what, 3 something or 4 something.
All right, gonna try one more time. Start OBS and see if this
And I'm
works.
good with this monitor here, so I'm very happy with it.
Oh, yeah, you got a great setup, Roger.
Yeah.
And for what I do on this glass top desk, I've got the 24-inch all-in-one here, and then I've got this monitor here. I don't have a lot of room to put anything extra on this desk.
Yeah.
That
Desktop
spike
audio
is in
device.
your internet, or that spike is in your mic?
That spike was on his end, because it happens, I hear it through you sometimes also when we're live streaming.
My mic spiked.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. You actually sound like you got close to the mic like that and then backed up.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hear that. I hear
Like the
that.
volume shot up and went back down or something.
I
Yeah.
hear that coming from yours too, Phantom, on occasion.
Right. During live streams for some
So
reason.
that's either in Zoom or the internet.
Well, the other thing I was wondering is this microphone is sitting right in front of my left speaker.
Mhm.
Where I didn't-
Feedback.
I wasn't using speakers before.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, but it's been happening to you for a little while.
Okay. All right.
From before you even got the computer.
Could be zoomy then.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Possibility. All right. I cannot get sound through OBS for crap yet, but I'm going to figure it out.
It don't work.
Look at there goes the snowmobiles on the trail again.
Yeah.
I tell you what, a little stand out there. You put Kim out there with and tell him to sell that coffee and hot chocolate and
Where?
Right. And put Roxy out there and say, help me feed my hungry dog.
that's right.
A sign around her neck. Feed
Yeah.
me.
Uh-huh.
You know what's funny about that? People are sympathetic to the dog.
Exactly.
Yep, that's true.
Ex-
Yeah.
They'll let
Exactly.
Kim sit out there and freeze and be hungry.
Uh-huh. The hell with the coffee and all that. Get the dog.
Yeah.
Get the dog.
Yep. That's
Dog
true.
didn't ask to be in this. You put
Yeah.
him in it.
Yeah.
You know, every year we got a guy comes here to pick up food for his Christmas baskets.
Mm-hmm.
He comes to the door, and every year he brings a picture with he brings his daughter and has her stand beside the dog and take a picture. Every year he does that.
Wait, can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
You can hear it
I
now.
figured it out.
Yeah.
figured it out. I know how to add sound to my audio. I mean, to my video. Sorry about that,
That's okay.
but I figured it out. Now I know what I got to do.
Well,
Audio monitoring.
it's your video. It's not like a copyright thing because it's just motor noises.
No,
right?
but the objective is to be able to load different windows and stuff through OBS and play sound with it.
Okay,
So if I can-
voiceover or whatever, right?
Right. So like right now, if I want, I can go to here and I can go to OBS 1 and here's my picture. Now that I know how to do it, I can go into OBS audio and advanced properties. And if it's a video that I want you guys to watch or hear, you guys hear that, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
Well, what you have to do is advance to the part where you crash so we can hear your voice screaming.
That's not this clip. That's not this clip. But the
Herman, that's the
objective,
clip we want to see, isn't it, Herman?
If it exists, I don't know. Does it
We
exist?
want to see that FORD moment, you know?
oh, you want to see the Ford moment?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to give me a chance to load it. Give me a second.
Oh, it happened?
Yeah.
No,
Oh boy.
VTX came loose. That's it.
Oh,
That was
boy.
the only
Here
thing
we
that
go.
happened in
Yeah,
here.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh boy. And then he broke the props. He had to change them.
Oh, I broke 2 props. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, here we go.
Media source.
No problem. But no problem,
yeah.
you know?
Thank God that's not a drone you use for work, because you'd have to report all of that to the FAA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tumbled,
you're right.
And
You're
you have
right
to
about
put up some propellers.
Read what
Racing
Drone Shots is
drones.
writing down there, Lawrence.
Drone shot.
What happened?
Read what Drone Shots is writing.
If you're looking for a Wi-Fi performance, a faster Wi-Fi performance, that's simple. Essence, supercharged, dozen times faster. No, I don't need, the actual speed that I have is, I'm very comfortable. My machines and computers are hardwired in. My Xbox is hardwired in. The only one that uses wireless in my family is my daughter and my wife. I don't
And you don't care what
play
their
around.
signal is. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. What happened, Paul?
Herman and I figured it out. Oh, it's just your daughter and your wife. You don't, the hell with them, you know? It's like,
No, see, you can control the Wi-Fi like a god.
Mm-mm.
That's what it is. When she pisses me off, I can cut off the Wi-Fi and still be connected hardwire. Mess with me, I take her world from her.
okay, this is the one.
Yeah, it is. It is. I don't know if, yeah, this is actually it.
You
It'll
hear
take a
you
minute
screaming in
before
this one?
I'm freezing. It'll take a minute and to put my goggles on, but
And you got to give us your sound so we hear you screaming at the drone.
I won't say, no, you won't hear any screaming.
Oh,
Hold on. Since you want to hear sound, you're not going to hear me scream, though.
you know what, Lawrence?
Let me turn it down first.
I got an idea for you.
What?
You know they got drone in a box? Thinking about drone in a bubble bag.
There you
So
go.
that way you FPV guys, you just want the camera footage, right? That's all you're really
Yeah.
interested in is the camera footage, right?
Yeah.
Drone in a bubble bag. Every time it crashes in that bubble bag, it just rolls. And you can pick it up and it won't break anything. You just might have to change some props.
Yeah. It's after I do some upside down, I do an inverted yaw. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. It's coming up soon. But you guys will hear it
Who
hit
those
the
people?
ground too.
Yeah, you got to turn it up just a little bit.
A little.
Yeah.
So who are the people, Lawrence?
There you go.
That's good.
All right, hold on. It's coming up. I do a loop, a power loop, and then I invert spin, and something happened. I don't know what the hell. The ground came up really, really fast.
Yeah.
That's all I could say. You FPV guys know the horror. It's shortly after this. I know it. I was flying for
What
about
river
2
is that?
minutes.
What river is that?
That's the local park. That's Jamaica Wildlife Preserve. That water
Oh.
there.
Okay.
In Jamaica Bay.
Nope, that's Jamaica Bay, which has a wildlife preserve there. I
Now
think
that's
I'm getting ready
salt
to wipe
water?
out after I come back past the baseball
It-
field.
Is that salt water?
Yes,
Okay.
and this hasn't been colorized. This is raw, straight from the camera.
That's where
I
that
think
lady
now is coming
disappeared.
up.
That's where the lady disappeared in the water.
Oh,
And they never found her.
Okay.
yeah, they did.
They
Hold on,
found
I'll
her?
kill the sound in a second. I'm sure Paul wants to hear it hit the ground.
Yes. I want to hear the sound. We want to hear the crunch and the munch, right, Herman?
See that white fence back there? That's where lady disappeared and they never found her in the swamp.
In that shallow water back there.
This
Is
is
it?
it. I try to yaw. Oh,
I see what happened. Oh, run that back. Run that back. Oh,
Yeah, come back a little bit.
run,
Give
that,
us,
run that back. I see
run
what you
that
did.
back.
yeah,
You-
Yeah, I see what you did wrong.
You can't run, you can't run it back. Hold on.
There's video, right? They call it rewind.
No, this plays, now see, this is the thing this is the problem with it, with OBS. There is no start or stop button,
Oh, look at this. You gotta find
unfortunately,
something else.
through OBS.
We
But
might
let
as
me
well do it
kill
on the shared
this.
screen. Put the SD card in.
Yeah, there's no start or stop button. I just have to mute this thing.
but see now, Herman, didn't he tell us that he didn't really crash?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I said I broke 2 props and the receiver's loose. The VTX is
All I
loose.
know is he went upside down and then tried to turn side to side,
Yeah.
and then it
I
came
did.
straight. down.
Actually did a power loop, and as I came up like this, I was trying to spin
Right.
like that once or twice and then recover. But I wasn't up high enough.
Mm.
I
Okay.
fall down and go boom.
Thus, for everybody in the chat, that's our FORD moment of the day.
Drone Shot says there's a site that'll send you shit in a box. Over rotating, going back upright. Exactly. That's exactly what I did. The
Well, you saw that
distorted
too, right?
FPV saw. Because I actually, but see, they say if you're not crashing, you're not flying, because that was my
Of
first
course,
time
because you
doing
can't crash from the
it was
ground.
my first time doing a power loop and trying to do an inverted yaw. So the next time I won't crash because I'll be a lot higher when I do it.
Paul, you heard that?
Yeah, I heard it.
The next
Yeah.
time I won't crash.
Probably
Paul, you ever seen him
Sunday,
land
I
them
don't
things?
know. What-
Probably later today.
Paul, you ever seen him land those things?
Yeah,
Huh?
it's always a flop.
What is?
Oh,
Well,
my God.
mine are like bunny hops. They hit the
You
ground.
ever-
Skeet, 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 skeet. You know what does distorted say? I
I
learned real
cannot
fast. You have
imagine.
half the time to pull an inverted yaw that you think. I found that out today, buddy.
Paul,
I
Paul,
found that out
if
today.
airline pilots landed a 747 the way Lawrence lands the drone, the people would go running off the plane, leaving everything in the overhead compartment.
For that reason, I have a skid plate.
Yeah, he
Yes.
comes in nice and slow, nice and slow. Until it stops. I'm like, yo, a rabbit doesn't even hop that much.
Yeah, I'll admit it, because for some reason, I don't know what it is, but for
Take
some
your hands
reason,
off the
my
sticks.
throttle control is good. Most guys get it at a height and they just kill the motor and it flops down. I try to bring it down slowly, so it's like doing, 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 and then it stops.
Oh, I'm not on broken rights down first.
Oh,
On
He says because I'm
Also,
flying with
strong.
air mode on, that makes it bounce. That would make a lot of sense. I'm new to this FPV thing, so they're having a lot of laughs at my expense, distorted.
It just reminds me of like the old time bumper cars. You know, it's like, well, maybe I'll stop and I hit the next one. You know, it's like boom, 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 boom.
And then there's the old stop and tumble where I come in. I'm coming in nice, and I hit the ground and land right side up.
I meant to do that.
Yeah.
That's
that was
all part of the
strategically
plan,
planned.
right, Herman?
Uh-huh.
All part of the plan.
Yeah.
What's up, Bill?
Oh,
How
it
are
came
you?
out right. That's how I wanted it to do. You should see the footage on this one.
Hey, TCM Drones, how are you?
Hey Tim, how you doing? Good
Anyway,
morning.
today I am not going to be on until 12 because
Because for some reason, the next
What
25
happened?
minutes,
what happened?
the next 25 minutes is an eternity.
Well, no. I turned off air mode in the beginning to land. Now you don't use it at all. I should try turning air mode off.
What does air mode do?
Well, air mode now, correct me if I'm wrong, distorted, but air mode is when you drop to zero throttle, the props keep spinning at a certain speed. Now, I don't know if I'm correct about that or not, but that would make sense. When I kill it, it usually goes skeet, 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 skeet. So correct me if I'm wrong, distorted. What is air mode? Maybe I don't have a clue as to what it is. I am new to this stuff, so. And I thought air mode had to do with when you drop to zero throttle, like say you come out of a loop, you go in pushing power, then you kill the throttle and your momentum will carry you over, and then you're supposed to go back into the throttle as you come out of the loop. Yes, sir, it stabilizes itself a lot better. Okay, yeah. So instead of free falling, like if you turn air mode off, you free fall, the props can literally almost stop spinning, but they stay at a certain rotation speed to keep you from just dropping straight down.
And that's how a lot of guys must then, if they're skilled at it, do a power loop and the motor's killing it. Just the force just falls it over, and then they fire it back up again.
Right, right. When you go up, you're hitting throttle. And when you get to the apex where you're about to roll over like this, you can kill the throttle and the momentum will throw you.
Yeah.
Now, if you can power all the way through it too, which is a lot harder, which is what one of my friends did. I told him practice over the grass, practice over the grass. Him thinking he knew how to fly after a week, went and did a power loop, power, smack into the ground. Concrete.
That's what Kim did.
Oh, get out.
Yeah, twice.
Oh, wow. So zero throttle is actually 8%. Okay. I didn't know the percentage. We got a little, but didn't stick. 2 towns over. Oh, they're talking about snow. So the zero throttle is actually 8% in air mode. Okay.
So it's not really zero. It's
Right.
always 8%.
Right.
So does that mean when you fire it up, it automatically goes to 8% prop turning?
Well, it's at 8%, which means it never really stops.
Okay.
So when you hit the throttle, it's easier on the motor as opposed to the prop stopping and going full thrust.
yeah.
It's a lot harder on the motor.
But
I would
my
assume.
point would be, you know how when you start the drone up the first time and it's on the ground, when you turn it on, do the props not fire up then, or until you give it throttle to go up, or what?
Yeah, not until you give it throttle to go up. Yeah, not until you give it throttle. Hey, what's up, Desmond?
Desmond, Anders.
Got Matthew,
Hey, Desmond.
hey Harsh in here too.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check his show.
Oh, he's new. Yeah. He be new.
Oh, Joshua Bardwell has a nice video about air mode. Well, see, my only issue is I can fly okay. It's the landings that I'm still working on. and with this drone here, with this skid plate, it's even harder because it's like almost like a rubber band. I don't understand why. But I do hit the ground sometimes and just slide. I'm learning how to land that way too, by just sliding and killing the props.
Matthew,
I'll
you
show
haven't been
you.
on YouTube for long, have you?
I'll show you, Paul, what happened to it.
Air mode off, I send mine to act at zero throttle. It's 8%.
Hey,
Air
guys,
mode
right
is
back. I'm gonna
off.
go
I
get
set
some more
mine
coffee.
as to act as zero throttle is 8%. The props are off until I arm. Now see, when I arm my bird, the props spin. I found out that it's important to know that your props are armed because I've seen people have their switch set so that when they hit the throttle, they come on. But Justin, Drone Evolution, almost lost half his finger because he was bending down to pick up his drone just like this. And his hand hit the throttle and it went to like 10% and sliced through his thumb all the way through his nail on his thumb all the way down to the bone.
Oh, God.
So it's for that reason, but I have an arm switch. So when I arm mine, you see them spinning at low revolutions while it's on the ground. And I know it's armed. You put a switch in air mode on, flip it on and off. You know what? That's interesting. Put a switch to it. Interesting. Anyway, let me see if you guys can see. Oh, here it is. Can see this. This VTX right here.
Okay, yeah.
You see that?
Oh yeah, it's moving.
Right. I can't fly around with that moving around in here like that. So
And
I have to.
that was as a result of your planned loop crash, right?
That was what happened after the inverted yaw spin into the dirt. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's what happened, Paul. Planned
Loop crash.
is what we call it.
Yeah. That's what we could call it.
A planned loop crash.
Yeah.
Let me just sit here. Well, it was planned because I went into the loop planned. I did the
Uh-huh.
yaw planned. The
Mhm.
coming out and hitting the ground plan wasn't planned.
So a less than spectacular finish to a planned loop crash.
Well, they say when you try tricks, Paul, you're going to crash. And that was my first time ever trying to do an inverted yaw
Oh.
while upside down.
So I got something for you, Lawrence.
What's that?
It goes way back. Just put it in your videos. Do not try this at home, boys and girls.
I like that. That's a good one.
You're
Here,
not
let me
doing these stunts are a trained professional.
do not try these stunts at home, huh? That's kind of messed up. Hold on, let me mute this really quick. There's no quick way to mute this. I need to figure out. Oh, yes, there is. I'm sorry. Hold on. There's a damn mute button.
Let me get this straight. You took 2 hours trying to figure out how to turn it on. You can't
Didn't
turn it
figure
on.
out how to mute it, right?
Go back in the same.
You're distorted. I do have liftoff. In fact, tonight in those guys, New York City, we're gonna have a liftoff sim meetup tonight. If you have liftoff and you're in those guys NYC Facebook group, we're gonna be flying liftoff. Val's gonna hate us. But she does it in
You do it on
Velocitron, but
Facebook.
we decided to do it in liftoff.
You're gonna do it through Facebook.
I'm gonna try and stream it on Facebook as well.
Yeah, rigor mortis Sims helps a ton.
It does. So now I'm actually gonna take my radio out and hook it up to liftoff later on and practice that inverted yaw spin. I did.
Andrew,
He
Hello.
is distorted. You are right. I didn't realize that I needed
Andrew.
to get out of that inverted yaw faster than I thought.
Hello, how are you?
There wasn't enough earth underneath it to do it.
Well, no, there wasn't enough air underneath it to do it. There was plenty of earth.
Yeah, and Andrew, we just witnessed a inverted spin with a flip, with a flop, and a crash.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Yeah,
I feel left out of the pack now.
but it was all part of Lawrence's plan.
I planned to do the power loop. I planned to do the inverted yaw. I didn't plan on hitting the ground so soon. That's what it was.
He didn't get a chance to do his famous bunny hop.
Oh, we'll call
Actually, I'm
The
actually
damn
trying
ground
to cue,
snuck up on him.
I'm actually trying to cue it up now again, so you can see. But I was testing out Crossfire today for the first time, and
And the ground.
That's a
In
new
the ground,
operating
yeah.
system, Andrew, that he likes.
okay,
But
here we go.
here he
So-
goes.
It'll be like another minute after this, but the object, Andrew, was to do a power loop and while upside down do a yaw spin, a 360 yaw spin or 720 yaw spin. Unfortunately, there was not enough air between me and the earth, which caused me to come out of that spin and hit the ground
Flat.
faster than I thought I would.
Oh no.
So there was no damage done to the
But
bird.
no, yeah, he replaced the props just because. I mean, there wasn't any damage.
Yeah, there were just two. Yeah, there were two broken props. All right, Paul.
And he got to fix an antenna and a VTX. That was part of the plan.
Sounds like an
Not trying to-
uneventful flight.
Yeah,
Do not try this at home, boys and girls.
yeah,
Trained fool that's doing it is a professional.
yes.
I think this is it. Here we go. Spin.
Here we
yaw,
go.
bird, come up. Bang.
Oh,
So I looked when Knievel did it.
yeah.
Looks all planned out to me. I would. I'm
Well,
not.
The power loop was planned. Like I said, the yaw was planned. The hitting the ground was not planned.
Don't worry about it, Lawrence. You'll get it the next time.
That's right.
I'll get it because I'm going to do it on my damn sim.
You'll get to fly. That's right. That's the best place.
It's a lot
Can't break no
safer.
pops on that, huh?
I mean, we
All I have to do is hit the letter R.
Hey, when you edit that, put a voice to it. Get Herman to play like he's
Here we go again.
air traffic control. We have a problem. We have an issue. Eject.
Oh my
Rare
god.
form today, huh?
What you
Paul?
gotta do is put the sound
Rare form, rare.
from the
Rare.
$6 million man intro in there.
Yeah,
That's
$6.
right.
There you go.
That's what I did on my other video that
Yeah.
I crashed
Yeah.
on. I did that on the beginning of my other video.
And you should end it with a little thing that explains what FORD means. You know.
Ford. You have a valid point there. Hold on a second. Let me see. I've gotten pretty creative with this FPV thing. Give me a second to see if I can load this media source. CRASH crash. Name it. We don't want to loop the video.
So how's everybody
Browse.
doing? How
Good,
is
Andrew.
everybody
How are you
today?
doing?
Doing good.
Frozen but good. A lot
Yeah.
of around this morning in this cold. But home now. So I had to come get my daughter. She wasn't feeling well from school, but it worked out well. Usually you have to get home first by law before they call after you've been out. They actually caught me while I was on the road, so that was good.
Okay.
So
Okay.
usually, yeah, they always make sure you're home and comfortable before they call and say, yeah, come get your daughter. I think it's a law. I'm not sure, but it seems to be because it always happens. So
She's just under the weather, or
got a bit of a rash, but I don't think it's anything serious. There's such snowflakes at schools today. Like, well, I went there and there you'd think she was losing an arm, and it's like, okay, she's got a bit of a rash. Well, she did say it was a bit itchy. Well, yeah, a rash will get a bit itchy sometimes. You know, like it's not like her arm has come detached. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, really, of course, any kid that 8, 9 years old is going to milk it if you give them enough attention. I mean, I'm always happy, you know. So she's got sick, she's got a fever, she got this and that. Like, yeah. Let's just say back in our day, we would not be. Our parents would not be called to say we're coming home. Yeah. Don't scratch it. No, that's what you would have got.
My mother would have said, well, can you send him home?
Yeah.
No, I got one better than that. My mother would say, did he walk into the nurse's office? He'd say, yeah, he's fine.
Yes, you can walk out of it. Exactly.
He's fine.
No, that's my
Right.
father.
That's
He's
Herman.
fine.
My mother, if he needs to come home, can you send him home? He knows the way.
Yeah,
You're
he'll be
right.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah. The walk won't hurt him.
No. You know, they even have a term for it today. You know, they used to say helicopter parents. Xeni was telling me about this. There's a new term with the last couple of years. They call them lawnmower parents now, where they don't just hover over them. Now they actually go in front mowing the lawn so nothing touches them.
So they have a clear path, right?
That's right. That's right. So they're not. I remember when I worked for that music company. One time, I didn't look after hiring, but I got kind of involved in this one. A guy come in with his son, was 23 years old.
Mhm.
They had made an interview for a job, and he showed up. Now he's not in school anymore. Even 23, for God's sakes. I don't even have to explain it. I shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
And he walked in, and his father did all the talking for him. And he's like, you know, and Mike here, he really was looking for a job, and he's very excited to get going in his career. And he's done some. Tell him some of what you. Well, no, you forgot about this part. He's correct. He said he did all the talking. And I'm looking at my head saying, yeah, this guy's really excited to get a job. You're sitting here, he's 23. You had to drag him in here and do all the talking for him at an interview for an actual adult. We're not talking like 14 at McDonald's here, which most still could do on their own. Yep.
Sounds like he's more excited than the son.
Yes, the son was not impressed.
Well, I think he wants to get him out of his basement. That's probably what's going on.
Yeah, but you know, like, I mean, there's no life skills into it. You know, the kid just sat there like with a blank look on his face, and you know, we could have been firing off cannons. He wouldn't have noticed.
Well, that's but see, I call that the clueless generation. I remember one time I interviewed a kid that wanted to go into retail management for like Arbor Drugs stores, wanted to get into the management program first thing out of his mouth is how many hours do I got to work? And every Thursday I golf with my friends, and I like to have the weekend off.
Oh,
And I says,
I got
this is retail.
yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. And did you tell him back when you started in retail for pharmacy, Dr. Pepper was a medicine?
Exactly. And they used to pull up with the horse. They pull up with the horse and the wagon, and you had
That's right. That's right. Back when Coca-Cola really lived up to its name.
That's right. No, Coca-Cola wasn't out yet.
That's
You
right.
And do the pharmacist mix the medicines? So behind them?
Little of this, little of that.
That's right. Yeah.
A lot of alcohol.
Yeah. Needs more
Well,
horse blood was settled out behind the
The,
pharmacy counter.
the alcohol was for everybody that worked from the pharmacy. They'd take a swig and then they'd go back to.
Take a swig, pour a swig.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Paul. I'm the one usually fighting that you're not old. I just had to do that one.
Oh no, I am.
It's best that you say it than for Paul to come in. Well, you know, back
Yeah, that's right.
back when they brought the train into my town.
That's
I
right.
remember when they built the bridge.
Yeah. I had a roommate one time in college, Woodrow Wilson, and I remember.
Well, I think Woodrow was an underclassmate of mine. In fact, looking back on it, Andrew, I think I've always been a senior.
I've always seen you playing football with a leather hat. That's something I have always pictured. It's not- yeah, I get that vision all the time, actually, when we're talking. I can see it.
When
Yeah,
they
the
had shoelace
goalposts.
that came up high on the stitching on the pants.
Andrew, hey,
Goalpost-
Andrew, you say
goalposts.
he played,
Everybody
but
wore the brown pants.
the
Yep.
football was a real pigskin.
Yep. Yep. It wasn't just the skin; it was the whole pig.
That's right. They had-
Pig.
They had lacing on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Because it was a real pigskin.
yeah.
Back when the basketball had laces in it. Well,
That's right.
Well, you knew it was a good pass, but a lot of the pig squealed.
I was going to say, Paul, worse than that. After the game, you could eat the ball.
Yes.
That's right. There was always a banquet at the end. That's
the
right.
Paul played with the black cleats and the tan pants and the striped jersey.
Well, that
When he
started.
didn't have numbers on them.
That started the whole thing about the game ball went to the winning team, and that's because they got to eat the pig.
You would know, Paul. You would know.
The leather helmets the strap underneath.
Yeah,
Hey,
And they
good
were-
morning, how you doing? Good morning. Good
you,
morning.
you had to tie them underneath.
That's right. If you want to know more about Paul's childhood, check out The Simpsons and watch Mr. Burns.
Or the Flintstones, me and Barney.
Barney.
Okay, Rick and Mortis. Yeah.
And Barney.
Oh.
Hi to Darcy for me too.
Oh man.
Flintstones. Mm-mm.
I see Geeks Vana has a new video out about the Colorado swarm drones.
Yep.
I'm going to have to check that out a little
Yeah.
later
What
on.
you were gonna say about the Flintstones?
Don't forget, guys, I'll be on at 7:00 tonight. Friday night.
Paul, that does not
Roger.
mean that you go live this afternoon.
Oh, what?
Herman's going live this afternoon. You heard it here. It's a hot news, right? Herman Green show this afternoon.
See, I've already got you guys conditioned well. You send me an invite, it's either I come or I don't. You expect
You
Herman to
said
be
it
there.
Before I typed it, I might be spending too much time on here. No, Matt.
Nope, Desmond Donder says he needed the cheering up. Thanks, guys.
Always there.
Rick and
Anytime you
Mortis-
want to laugh, just ask Paul about his past.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Rick and Mortis has got a new video up, guys. You can check out his channel too. You can put the link in here if you want, Rigger.
So just in case you missed it, Paul's very ancient.
That's a way to recap it.
My brother worked on the pyramids.
That's bad, Paul.
Oh,
Real bad, Paul.
oh my.
Mm.
What time are you on this afternoon there, Herman?
Not.
Oh, he's already got everything set up for you there,
On
Herman.
the Herman Green Show. There it is.
There you go. Wow, that's a sharp photo. That
Live from New
Yeah.
York, the
Yeah.
Herman Green Show.
Mhm. That's nice.
Yep.
Is
Yep.
Don't encourage him.
He
Oh, I had enough, Kim.
is the
Don't-
man.
He
You
said,
know?
don't encourage him.
Don't encourage him.
The Herman Green Show.
Don't encourage him, Andrew. Don't tell him.
Everybody
All
should
right.
link that
Listen,
trigger
Herman.
once.
I'll
You.
hit you up. I'll hit you up a little later on this afternoon. I have to run some errands. I should have
Okay.
left about a half hour ago, but I didn't want Emotep Murray. I'm an Emotep Murray.
Well, the thing of it is Herman, he's going to hit you up later on because now after his successful flip flop spin crash, he decided he needs a spotter. Okay, so you can yell at him.
So if it
Ryan
wasn't
says-
aliens in Egypt, it was Paul's brother.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. There you go.
Hey, you guys have a great afternoon, all right?
Hey,
Yep.
you do the same thing.
And a great lunch.
And Lawrence, here's a picture I just found. There's Paul's old alumni from football. So there you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's Paul with the stash in the middle.
On top of that, there you go.
Yeah.
He's the only one without a hat, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. The one in the top left with the stash there, he looks like he's ready to jump on a snowmobile. He looks like a real Quebecer from here, like that.
Oh, with the sidebar.
Yeah, he's ready to eat some big beans and get on roll Bombardier. He's got the-
I'm trying to figure out the two guys on each end they're caressing the guy sitting below them just a little bit too nicely.
Well, it looks
All right,
like
later, guys.
looks like a bunch of human condoms. That's what,
Bye, Lawrence.
Oh God, no! Put that away. Put that away. Thank you so much, Roger. Thank you so much once again for last night. That wasn't necessary, but thank you so much.
You're welcome. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
We got 20 last night, our first night,
Nice.
Mm.
Nice. It'll grow. It'll grow.
and it helps cement the channel so much, especially after everything. It's feeling a little more steady with that, so that's what's really cool. Somebody kind of hacked our intro video though about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I was sitting there waiting and I was listening to the music, and all of a sudden,
Oh no. The one from last like that we did like the 2-minute introduction that we have memberships.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Somebody hacked it and took away a bunch of our views onto it
Oh wow.
and hit it with the dislikes. Yep.
Okay. You can ask Paul for a description of the Big Bang Theory. Won't get a serious answer.
I don't know if he's that old, but
that's. I thought the pyramids was a push. We're really going for it now.
Yeah, I was present for the seventh day
Yeah.
and, during the creation on the
Yeah.
seventh day.
so Paul, was it really 15 and the one tablet broke?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep. Yep. It
You
was.
know, good Paul is with electronics. Always breaking something.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that was a classmate of mine. That was Penny Doolittle.
That's right. Yeah. Probably like what years ago when the names went that don't go, it was like Johnny Gaylord and they used to call him Dickie or something like that. Everything that would be wrong today.
And most of the guys on the team, always lost your front teeth.
That's right.
You know what, Andrew?
Yeah.
The pit could not survive when I was going to school with that name.
No, I know.
There's
Same
no
here.
way in the world
Yeah.
he would commit suicide.
No, that's Like you hear the lyrics and the songs and stuff like that. It's amazing back then, and now today it's amazing how things change over time. Let's just say, because I hear some of my parents' older music when they were playing it when I was younger, and I'm like, wow. Try singing that in school today and see how quickly you get your head knocked off. You know?
I could not imagine
Yeah.
a kid in school with the name Gaylord.
I
He
know,
wouldn't have made it.
and back then it was a badge of honor. Like, oh my God, Gaylord is coming. Oh, big money, old money.
Yep. So you're going to be on at 3 o'clock today or 5 o'clock today? Herman?
Oh my God.
Paul has a staying power of.
Everything but what counts.
Oh,
How they say it on what was that? The Wizard of Oz? Don't pay attention to the guy behind the curtain.
yeah. That's right, and that certainly is Paul. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, everybody. I'll be closing down. I'll be back on tonight at 7 p.m. guys. I'll see you all tonight. Kim just popped in.
Oh,
Sorry, Kim.
hey, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Kim is in the house.
So I'll see you all tonight, 7 o'clock, guys. Take care in the chat.
Take care, everyone.
See you guys later.
Bye for now.